key is don't do anything stupid from the start to the top of the hill. I've had kids. One year, a kid was. I'd always get on him. You're not getting out hard enough. He wasted the meet a chance to decide to get out. Now the kid ran at 18:10, I think was his PR. I'm looking at pictures afterwards, and he's darn near winning the meet of champs. He said, "I got out hard, coach." I ran in 19 minutes that day. So I always tell my kids, what that first 2 minutes, that's where you make your biggest mistakes. Going out too hard. Just if you err on the side of caution, then you can go from there. I try to tell my kids, don't go out too hard there. And it's a fine line. Where do you what's too hard and what's not?
I agree with what both Dan and Steve says about any mistakes you make, you're going to make that the first couple of minutes of the race, and you just can't get that back. And what Steve says about we go out on our course, guys from Heights, you go out and you go through that mile in under 5:10, and then you're ready to go. You go up there at Homdel, and you're hurting so much more when you get to that point, as Steve said. One of the rules of thumb that I use up at Homdel, and I've heard a lot of coaches use, is whatever you do your first mile up at Homdel, you multiply that by 3, and that's usually about your final time. So if you can run that first mile in 6 minutes, you should end up at right around 18 minutes up there. And if you work that out with a lot of different people over the years, that's exactly about how it works out. That last 1.1 downhill is the same, and we've done actually a 2-mile time trial up there, and lots of different things, and it really works out. That's about what it is. So if you can prepare yourself that you're going to go out, if you go out in 5:45 and whatever the math works out to be, for kids that are used to going out in 5:15, it's just something that you have to be used to. When you hear the guy yelling 5:45 or 5:40, you're not having a bad race. You're actually right. If you've been prepared, you know what you should be out there. That always helps. If you tell a kid you want him to run 17 minutes and you should be out in 5:40, and he hears 5:36, 5:37, he sees he's going through, that's a positive thing, and I think that would help you on that course, knowing that you're where you should be.
Any final comments any of you want to throw out or anything? Great. One question for you and any coaches in the audience. So Dave has stuck his neck way out on the line this year, putting the top 20 up, and